Did Robinhood strike gold with their new credit card? Here are some numbers for you to consider. 3. The percent you get back on every purchase. 5. The percent you get booking travel with the Robinhood portal. And 0 because there is no annual fee. Well, technically. Welcome to the Daily Dough, where we talk everything finance and investments. And today we're looking at Robinhood's new credit card. Well, it's offered by Robinhood, but it's actually issued by a company called Coastal Community Bank, which is a bank located in the state of Washington. But back to the card, which allows you to earn 3% cash back on all categories, which is a great feature. But how does it compare with what other companies are offering? For example, American Express's no annual fee Blue Cash Everyday card also offers 3%. However, only on specific categories like groceries, US online retail, and gas. But other purchases fall into the 1% cashback category. Also, you need to keep in mind that with the other categories, that 3%, it's limited. So once you spend more than $6,000 on the American Express, your 3% turns into 1%. Whereas Robinhood's card is an unlimited 3% cashback. And you run into the same thing when looking at other credit cards as well. For example, the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, which also has no annual fee and offers 3% on dining and drugstore purchases. And it also offers 5% on travel purchased through the Chase Travel Portal. But everything else falls into the 1.5% category. So if you're the type of person that wants to keep everything simple and only want to use one card for all your purchases, getting 3% back is pretty enticing. However, if you don't mind things being a little more complicated, you may be able to get more use out of some of these other cards, like the Chase Freedom Flex card, which has a $0 annual fee. It gives you 5% cash back in quarterly bonus categories, along with the 3% cash back on dining and drugstore purchases. But it comes with a $200 bonus after you spend $500 on your card within the first 3 months, which can be easy to do even if you're only using the card for groceries, gas, and other essentials. To put that into perspective, you would have to spend a little more than $6,500 on the Robinhood Gold card to get $200 with your 3% cashback incentive. But still, for keeping things simple, 3%, it's a great deal. And 3 is not the only percentage that Robinhood offers. You can also receive 5% cashback on travel. Only if that trip is booked through Robinhood's travel portal though. Which we're going to have to wait and see how well that portal works, but Robinhood is not breaking any new ground here. In fact, most cards like the Chase credit card also offer a 5% cashback when you book through the Chase portal. Now, in keeping up with the competition, Robinhood also offers a variety of benefits and perks like trip interruption protection, auto rental collision damage waiver, extended warranty protection, and roadside assistance. And I'll leave a link in the description to some extra information in regards to these benefits that you can look at. Now, about that no annual fee, it's true, but with an asterisk. And that is that this credit card is only available to Robinhood Gold members, which to be a Gold member runs you $5 a month or $60 a year. So technically this card does cost you. But being a Gold member gets you much more than just this card. You also get access to 5% interest on your uninvested cash, margin investing at 8%, and 3% IRA match on contributions. Plus, if you plan on spending $200 a month on this card, then you could essentially pay for the Gold membership with your 3% cashback reward, which means all the other features of Gold now become free. Robinhood is also pushing that this is a great card for the family, as it allows you to add cardholders of any age to help them build credit. The downside of that is that if you have multiple people spending on one card, and if you're not good at keeping track of the balance, it may get out of control pretty quickly, resulting in you having to pay for interest on purchases, which is a big credit card deal breaker. Because Robinhood's APR is anywhere from 20% to 30%. So paying any interest on this card, or any credit card for that matter, would instantly wipe out any cashback or points you're able to rack up with the card in the first place. On top of that is the late payment fee, which is $29 for the first late payment, and then it jumps to $40 every subsequent late fee within a 6-month period. So should you consider this card? If you're already a Robinhood Gold member, this may be a pretty good deal, especially if you like keeping things simple when it comes to credit cards. But if you aren't a Robinhood member and you don't plan on using any other product Robinhood offers, then is this worth the $60 a year? Let me know in the comments down below.